Before we get there, I also want to talk about Michael Morrissey. He just did a fundraiser, and John Conley apparently was there giving him money. And this Twitter user that I've been following, she did a video. I think it's a TikTok or something like that, but it was on Twitter X. I saw the video, and it was basically about Michael Morrissey and his fundraising and the drinking and driving that goes on at these events. And it's so true. Like, I've been to so many campaign events in my life, and they're all about drinking and giving money and taking a picture with a politician. It's like they're really kind of gross things. And the fact that he's doing one right now, like he just did one, it's like why is he even doing these? I want to bring her up. She also has been looking at the campaign contributions. So I want to talk about him for a second. Let's bring her up. Her name's she goes by Boozey Beauty, right?
That's it. Hi, everyone.
How you doing?
I'm kind of fangirling right now. I'm not lying. I feel like this is wild. I watch all you guys secretly. So hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I was actually somewhat bullied to make a Twitter. I'm mainly on TikTok. So, yeah. Do we want to talk about what happened on Thursday?
Yeah. Was that the fundraiser party?
That was the fundraiser. So, by the way, I hope you guys enjoy my sign. That's what I was holding up when I went there. So you may you may recognize me from the sign. So
I love it.
It's fun, right? You know, we got the ducks going because why not?
Yes, I love it.
Okay. So, being very close to the area of Quincy, I know obviously a lot of people from the area, and that means I knew now a few people have spoken to me that were on the inside. So I'm just going to say allegedly for entertainment purposes only in order just to clear my butt for a second. It was, from what I've been told, it was a very nice and lovely time. They had a nice, lovely dinner, and of course, an open bar, which obviously Morrissy's campaign is funding. And more than one politician partook in some, obviously, open barness. Names that I was told was Michael Morrissey, as well as John Conley, as well as a certain Mass State police officer by the name of Kathleen Prince that took the original statement from Jennifer McCabe. And of note, another important name that was there was Bill Gavin as well. And if you don't know who Bill Gavin is, he is the Secretary of the Commonwealth. And I have heard some, especially around in my comments, you know, why can't we get these people out of office? Why is this so difficult? Well, the recall office, the recall process in Massachusetts, it's not as easy as some other states, unfortunately. And we would have to go through Bill Gavin in order for all of this to be put through. So that in itself is an issue when we not only have Mass State police officers who are under heat right now, the main person that we would have to go to is also not only supporting Morrissey, but also funding his campaign. It's a big problem. It's Massachusetts is a mess right now. We'll just say that.
And the same thing,
Yeah. And there also was a Canton police officer too by the name of Scott Lenhart there as well. So, yeah.
It's funny how it's okay for Morrissey to have a few drinks and drive home, apparently.
Yeah, apparently. And I personally, because I got there later, I personally saw him pull out, and he was driving his gray SUV, probably the state-owned one, and he was driving. So you can't deny that.
And do you know how much money he has in his campaign account right now?
So I'm looking at what he made just on Thursday. It was just shy of 17,000 just for Thursday. And I can pull out the actual number. Hang on one second.
It's amazing. He's still collecting money.
Still collecting money. So as of the last report, which came through on July 31st, he had $443,736 and some change in his campaign.
So he's got $433,000. He's had no opponents ever.
Nope.
And he may not run again. I don't think he's going to run again. If I had to bet, I would say he's not running again. But you never know, because this guy is cooked.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
Yeah.
why does he even need to do a fundraiser event? It's like so, especially right now, like it's so tone deaf.
It's not appropriate. In my opinion, it's not appropriate. It's not appropriate for him to be doing it. It's not appropriate for Mass State Police to be there or Canton Police. It's not. It's not. They can do, technically, it's not against the law for the officers to support them as long as they're not on duty and they're not in, their uniforms. However, in this, what's going on in the public opinion, it's not the best. I don't understand. In John Conley, I don't understand why they would want to go to this. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, Rita, you want to comment on any of that? Like your Canton police officers and Conley being there?
I think that I think they're too emboldened. I think they're too embedded. And I think that, I don't know, I think it's insane. I mean, I think it's insane. Any logical person would have, I don't know. I mean, it blows my mind, but then it does. We've seen this in the trial. We've seen this with Auntie Beth. No matter what the defense was for, the truth, she put it and denied it, and that they're denying reality, and that's what they're doing.
Excellent. I think we're getting a little broken audio from Rita, so
Right.
I would just try to leave and come back, Rita. See if that works, and if it doesn't, maybe turn off the video and just go audio only. Sometimes that helps
Okay.
too.
Let me
So
go
let's
off
try-
and come back.
Yeah. And Peter, what do you think?
I happened to be at that standout in Quincy last Thursday. I was standing on the side of the private driveway that goes up to the venue. I think I saw you on the other side. Am I right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I came
Michael-
later on too. I had to leave and go back.
Okay. All right. Yeah, the weather wasn't really great. Twice the skies opened up and the lightning was a little bit menacing, but I'd say there were a good 75 to 100 people there, closer to 100. And I was there. Paul Cristoforo was there. Aiden Kearney was there. I don't know if he had a live stream going at one point, but and then there were just a lot of 75 or 100 people. And I saw the tail end of John Conley's car going into the parking lot up the street. I didn't see him in it. And then I left. I had to leave a little bit early before the venue broke up. But the officer that you mentioned, Scott Lenhart, my understanding, he has since retired. He is not an active police officer at this point. I believe his retirement has gone through, and that's why and Edward Lehan is the prosecutor right now. Lenhart had been the prosecutor for a number of years. So just as a point of clarity on him, but yeah, I don't know. As you said, Morrissy's run unopposed for umpty 9 years, and his next campaign is not for another 2 years. I guess, what would you like to call it? I saw it somewhere. I don't know if Howie Carr quoted it as a cash grab. I don't know. You can label it however you want, but it was a good group. We stood there in the rain. They were a bunch of people, and they ain't got no quit.
Yeah, they sure don't. Rita, I wonder if you're any better. Your audio. Let's test it out.
Is my audio better?
Yes, I think it is.
Oh, good. I shut everything down.
Perfect. So I guess Boozey Beauty, do you have any final thoughts on Morrissey? Anything else you wanted to raise? I just like that you focused. I like your TikTok and definitely promote yourself and tell us like how we can follow, because people are already asking. Some people already know you Some people are like, I know she's familiar. So tell people where they can find you too. And anything else you want to bring up about Morrissey tonight.
Man, I'm the loudmouth on TikTok. Sorry. So it's still the same name, Boozey Beauty on TikTok. I just recently started that Twitter, and I secretly started a YouTube. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. YouTube makes me nervous. So, something I didn't get to touch upon too. At the fundraiser for Mike Morrissey, he did do a little speech, of course, thanking all the people that were there. And he did mention that he was quoted saying that they unexpectedly had a lower turnout because of the weather. So there's that.
Yeah, it's a lower turnout than usual. I couldn't be any other reason.
No other reasons, right?
No reality or truth from Michael Morrissey ever.
No, he lives in Lululand.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for pointing it out. I love your videos. I follow you on Twitter. I'm a little like you said, you're a little scared of YouTube. I'm a little scared of TikTok, honestly.
That's
I
fair.
have a TikTok, but I don't use it much, or Instagram too. They're for, I feel like that's harder to do than YouTube. I don't know about you, but
Really?
yeah. So I think if you could do TikTok, you could do it anywhere. That's my thing.
It's true. And it's nice and short,
Yeah.
What's going to happen at the end of the year when there's no more TikTok?
Yeah, there'll be a TikTok.
So
They'll buy somebody off. Unless, you know what? Meta really doesn't want TikTok. That's the real.
Yeah.
So who knows? Maybe TikTok will go away. But I want to thank you so much for being here tonight. Boozey Beauty. Follow her on Twitter, X, and TikTok.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Have a
Bye.
Have a great night.
Bye-bye.
That was good. We got just a little bit on Morrissey, someone who's been going through, just everything, doing some reporting on it. I like it. I should have asked her actually a little more why she got so focused on Morrissey, because I like that. Like I don't see enough people talking about Morrissey sometimes. It's like he should be the one we're after every day.